Alright, how's it going, guys? We're back. And we're going to do a little bit of rewiring here today. Basically, I've been looking at this. I'm getting started on the Aquariga setup here. So I've got all of my barrels from downstairs brought over. I've got the bath set up, the output for the bath set up, and I had just enough stainless here to get this pipe in, and then the electrolyzer down below. And when I was looking at how I was going to wire this up, I decided that, well, this whole thing kind of needs to be redone now. So we're going to start off with taking this out of here, because this is, well, this one's going to be needed, but I just want to kind of get it out of the way for the moment. And we're going to take all of this out of here, all the way down through to at least there, and I'm probably going to go even further. I have made more of the 4X blue alloy as well. So now let's take a look here and see. So we have an electrolyzer there. Let me go ahead and take this one out for the moment. Something is lagging really bad on me at the moment. Okay, we have two electrolyzers here. We have an electrolyzer here and here. So other than this pipe right here, I should be able to put that more centrally located. And I didn't color code this, so I'm not sure what exactly. That's CO2. Okay, so that's a CO2 line running across there, running down from those and in from the other room. And I think I may get rid of that. We need to upgrade it anyways, so we can hook this one to it. But we'll do that another day. So let me see here exactly how I want to go about this. So I'm going to take, for right now, this out of here. And this LV transformer, that LV transformer, I could literally just move this over. I can't centrally locate it, but I could have less loss by going, because there's no loss going to this one, and there's 3 blocks loss going to that one. If I move it to here, there's going to be 1 block, and it's not really going to matter. And then we have this one going to that one, which I could do the same thing here, but I really don't think I want to. And actually, this one is going to be used a lot more now. We've done most of the work that we're going to do with bauxite for quite a while. So I think I'm going to put this one here. And then this one, I'm definitely going to take this out. And we're going to move this one to the center. So we'll have this one go there, and it'll feed those two. So I'll need a 4X cable for that, which I might just have on me. So we'll just do, that's an actual wire. That's not doing me any damn good. Why do I have 4x lead wires in here? 2x, 4x copper. Why do I have these not cables? Sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's a terrible question when you ask yourself what the hell you were doing all so long ago. I honestly have no idea. Now, where in the hell are they? Because my blind ass can't see the frickin' things. There they are. Just put these in here. I don't know if I'm ever going to need that many, but better to have them and not need them than need them and not have them. Alright, so let that do its thing. Now let's go get this hooked up. And this thing is going to be coming out as well. It's not going to be coming out, but it's not going to be set up like that anymore because I think I am pretty well done with lava power for a little while. Alright, so that's going to go like that. And then we have this one over here that needs powered as well. And the question is, do I want to try to use one of these or not? And I don't think so. I think we're going to put it on its own, which is where this question kind of came up of the wiring job here. Let's just get rid of all of that. Okay. So we need to run this across here. I'm going to need a LV. I could run it across there, but it's going to be a lot of loss going across that way. I could also run it off of this one, but that's also going to be a lot of loss going that way. So I'm not hugely worried about loss, but I want to try to keep it in mind, let's say, because I've actually seen where people have cared so much and been so worried about loss that they literally built a tower of bat boxes for a windmill just so they could not have loss because the battery boxes didn't have loss, but the cables did. And to me, that is just asinine. That is so crazy to be worried that much about loss. It's not that much, and I can tell you that from all the years I've done this, I can't really tell it. It's a good mechanic to have in there, so you will have reason to do things in a better way by upgrading your cables and stuff like that, but I don't see where it needs to be a hindrance that you do something completely outrageous just for that purpose. And I think I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take this out here. Oops, did not mean to take that one out. Put that one back in there. We're going to take that one out. And we're going to turn this, not reverse. You're going to blow everything up, stupid. We're going to turn that one that way. And we're going to turn that one that way. And we're going to connect it here. And then we're going to connect it here. And then we can run this up there. Yeah, that's much better looking. Eventually we'll get rid of this. We have those bridges that Greg added, universal bridges, and I'll use one there. So that can just go up and over, but to make a universal bridge, I need a reinforced stainless steel casing, a stainless steel gear, stainless steel rotor, stainless steel spring, and stainless steel pipes. And as you guys know, I'm currently waiting on manganese to make me another buttload of stainless steel. And I guess if we're going to be putting in an electrolyzer over here with transformers, I might as well move this back up. Y'all notice the fact I'm moving shit just to move shit and putting it right back pretty close to where it was? Yeah, let's just ignore that. Alright, so you'll see this is nice and cleaned out a bit here. I think I'm going to make one of those bridges to put here, so I can run this pipe straight over to here. And I can't do one here because that needs to do a turn. And the bridge is for straight to straight. So, but I can do one there to get this pipe raised up a bit there. And I can also raise this up here and over. And I think I'm going to do that to give myself a little bit more headroom there. We might look at the bridges in the next one. But now I need to see, do I have any more transformers laying around? And I don't believe I do. No. And yes, I did make up a little more food, so I don't have to do it so often. I need 4 double plates, and we need stainless, or we need aluminum and galvanized steel. So let me grab a stack of steel plates. And we'll just grab 6 of those. And I should have a couple of these here. And we're going to do this, that. By the way, choosing to put the battery in this thing that I did is ridiculous. That thing is never going to get full. I have filled that thing like 3 times now. It's never gotten full. It's probably never going to. There was no reason for me to put such a huge battery in that wrench. Okay, so that, this, and that, and we can just do that now. And we need some copper. And we need to make 2 4X's. And there. Go ahead and grab the iron plates, get them in, which did not go like it was supposed to. And then that. And we need our wire cutters. So there is the MV. And there is the LV. Also, you'll notice I'm carrying around salt. I went and did a little bit of mining the other day. Right over there in that little hole I've got to get me some more rock salt. And I made the decision to put the rock salt barrel up here before I drop the salt into the chest, and I can't open the chest. So, yeah, that's a thing. And I've got a bunch of rock salt. So, that'll help get some more, use some more of our sulfur dioxide and get me some more hydrochloric made, since I am going through butt tons of it right now. Alright, so now we want this here. We want that going that direction. And then eventually I will connect that. Did I put a... Yes, I do have one on there. So we can go ahead and do that, and it's connected and good to go. Now, the reason why I moved this was because I was going to have that come down there. But now, I've kind of done this. So I kind of don't know exactly what in the hell I think I'm going to do for this. Because now it's going to have to go all the way up there, or it's going to have to come over here, which is just going to be weird. And I can't move this over because I have that there, even though I'm not going to be running it off of that anymore. So I guess we're just going to do this and not care, except I use the big ones, and I actually want to use the smaller ones here, because that's never going to pull enough that I need the big ones. And then with the rest of these big ones, which I have 11 of, I need to start working my way back this way, which I probably not going to be turning the cryo tower on, so I'm probably not going to worry about it actually, because I was worried that if I turned it on, I would actually be pulling more than what that can handle through here. But I don't think I'm going to be turning it on, so I don't think that's a problem. And this is still off, so we're doing good on our power situation. We got 65. Alright, so I'm going to take this out at some point. We're going to redo this, but we'll probably wait until after we get the Aquarigus setup done, and after we get the circuit stuff finally moved to its new building. Let's go see how the ferric chloride's doing. We're down to 540, so we're getting there. And our hydrochloric acid is building slowly, but we have ran through almost all the pyrolusite, so we're just waiting on the rest of that ferric chloride to get ran through there, and then the manganese chloride can run and we can make that stainless steel. And I'm getting closer and closer to actually saying forget it and run the gold pipes for now, but I haven't gotten to that point yet, because I do seriously have a butt ton of gold. I've got over 5,000 gold. It would be no big deal to run that over there. It just feels weird to me to run Aquariga through gold, because if I remember correctly, that's like the one thing that can dissolve gold is nitric acid. So it really feels weird thinking about running gold through, or Aquariga through gold pipes. Just feels wrong. So for right now, I'm still waiting on it. I do want to look at one other thing while we're here today, and that is hematite. This portion here, I could get manganese chloride if I run it through hydrochloric acid. There's a lot of things that do this, and there's a lot of them that I don't do it for, but this is one I might seriously debate about doing it. It's going to give me more manganese chloride, which means it's still going to be waiting. but I can also run it through here to get extra iron, which at this point I don't think is a real stickling point that I need extra iron from hematite. I have plenty of pyrite. I'm getting plenty of iron from other sources. If I run it through a magnetic separator, I would get red clay, which I really don't care for, and hematite. So my option would be run it through the bath, or it would be run it through this bath, or what do we get from centrifuge? Ilmenite, granitic, mineral sand, so magnetite basically, and pyrolusite. And that's a 10% chance, 10% chances down here. And honestly, I'm going to leave it in the centrifuge just because I have a chance of getting ilmenite, and I would much rather the small chance of getting titanium out of this than I would care about getting manganese chloride, which I can just go mine pyrolusite if I need. I've got tons of those veins. And I sure as hell wouldn't do this to get red clay, because for anybody that doesn't know, red clay is almost useless when it comes to trying to get anything out of it. You can electrolyze it to get potassium hydroxide and clay powder, but you're looking at 266 HU, so 1,475,000 EU total to get one potassium hydroxide out of it. There are way better ways of getting potassium. And then the clay powder itself, you can, where the hell is it? You can dry it to get dry clay powder, and then that you can electrolyze again, 1,181,000 to get 5 alumina and 12 silicon dioxide. Way better ways of getting alumina, and way better ways of getting silicon dioxide. Sand is so much better for silicon dioxide than 1,000,000 plus EU. So all of this, and that's the same way for all of these clays for the most part. You can get a little bit of something out of them, but unlike in GT4, GT2, and even GT5, where clay was your go-to for lithium and was not bad for actually getting aluminum, it's kind of been turned around backwards in GT6, where clay is just clay. Just use it as clay. You know, if I ever need clay, I will just bathe this dust in water, turn it back into balls, and, you know, maybe when I get rich and have all the EUs ever, maybe I'll do it, but I seriously doubt that that day will ever come. So, that is my rambling and ranting for today. I will get a little bit more work done on setting this up. I have a video where XAR and I kind of showed this. I have previous build videos of how to run this part and do all the filtering and stuff, so go look for those if you're interested. I'm just going to kind of show you where I put the filters when I'm done, and not really going to do a whole video on how to build this. If anybody really has that many questions on it, I can tear it apart and show you, but it's basically going to be the same as any of these other vitriol things. Now, what happens to the stuff after it So that I'll definitely show, because there's going to be a lot different between this and those. So, but I figure you guys don't need to sit here and watch me put filters on and all of that kind of stuff. But if I'm wrong and you guys want to see that, you know where the comments are, you know where Discord is. So let me know, and I will see you guys next time.